Let's move on to Microsoft Power BI, which is of course the most popular BI tool if you're in the Microsoft space. It comprises all the tools needed to integrate multiple data sources, all the sources I mentioned earlier. It can analyze the data, create reports based on that data, and carry out predictive analytics much like the others. The core components are Power BI Desktop, and this allows you to create data sets very easily, create visualizations, create your reports. And there is another component called Power BI Service, which allows sharing on the cloud and allows collaboration with teams. You can create dashboards, which are effectively custom-built front ends for every single group of user. Within this suite, there is also a thing called Power BI Mobile, which allows you to take your application platform to mobile devices. Now, the pros are that this does everything that all the others do to a lesser or a greater extent. It comes, of course, for the ubiquitous Windows platform. It's easy to learn, so it's got an easy learning curve. It allows users to easily create their dashboards and reports without a huge amount of technical expertise. It's got a toolkit full of widgets and graphs, so you could be up and running as a solid user really within 6 months or so. Power BI is actually inexpensive in comparison to some of the others. It comes in at around $10 a month at the time of filming per user. Another benefit is that Power BI readily links up to a range of different data sources, from Excel to plain text, from XML to JSON code, so data can be pulled in very easily. The downsides are that it's perceived by the market as being quite rigid in how much you can tweak it. So it's very easy to use out of the box, but it's not highly customizable. It uses DAX as a language, as we mentioned earlier, for searching, and this can be a lot more rigid than your classical languages such as R or Python, especially when it comes to creating really complex queries. And finally, in terms of completing these BI suites, let's look at IBM Cognos.